And that's why gold prices are going up. People are looking for a safe haven asset because they don't know how the Trump cards are going to be played and these other wild cards, such as. So yeah, they're going to raise the price. This is going to be a gold bull run, the likes of which we've never seen before.
Yeah.
No, this is going to. I'm telling you, which I would have thought, honest to God, I would have thought there would have been a sharp correction in gold when it hit around 2,800. I
Yeah.
said, I said, yeah, I could go down another $200. I mean, this thing shot up so quick. Yeah, it could go up. It could definitely be a correction. That it went up this high, this quick, and it's global. That's the big issue.
The gold market is buzzing with activity. Talks of revaluations, rising uncertainty, and shifting trends. It almost feels like something big is on the horizon. Are we witnessing a modern-day gold rush? Here to break it all down is Gerald Celente, founder of the Trends Journal. Celente initially expected a sharp correction when gold hit $2,800, predicting a potential $200 pullback. However, the metal's rapid surge has defied expectations, reinforcing his belief that this isn't just a short-term spike, but part of a much more significant global shift. Gold continues its remarkable rally in 2025, setting 9 record highs year-to-date despite recent price fluctuations. The precious metal has shown impressive strength, with futures contracts rising approximately 11% since January and nearly 4% in February alone. Leading global banks expect gold prices to remain elevated throughout the year, possibly reaching $3,000 as geopolitical uncertainties drive investor sentiment. The big question is, could gold realistically hit $3,500 per ounce by the end of 2025? Former President Trump's tariff threats, which have disrupted global markets, are a significant factor fueling this gold rush. Gold prices in London have dropped by around $20 since December, prompting major banks like JP Morgan and HSBC to transport gold across the Atlantic to cover losses on short positions. Much of this gold lands in New York City, which currently holds a higher value than in London, according to the Wall Street Journal. According to Celente, 2025 is shaping to be another golden year for gold as economic uncertainty, geopolitical tensions, and central bank policies continue to drive demand for the world's ultimate safe haven asset. As we dive into the video, remember to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you never miss an update. We value your thoughts, so drop a comment below and give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content.
Absolutely. I mean, people are concerned about what's going on. And again, what was one of your top trends for 2024? A golden year for gold. Gold went up last year, 25%. We said this is the beginning of the new gold rush. And again, I began buying gold, I think it was like 1978, around there. I think it was like $163.85 an ounce. Are saying that this thing is going to keep going up. Look, there's so much global uncertainty, and tracking trends is the understanding of where we are, how we got here, and where we're going. Totally forgotten. Let's go back 5 years ago. In January 2020, the Chinese launched the COVID war. And by the way, that's what the politicians called it, a war, on their Chinese Lunar New Year, the year of the rat. And what did the countries around the world do? Bring those interest rates down to zero, negative, keep them there, and dump in trillions of dollars of worthless money backed by nothing and printed on nothing. That's why we're where we are now. And now all that's coming to an end now. And look at, let's see, how many countries lowered interest rates? Oh, India just lowered them. Oh, Canada just lowered them. The UK lowered them. The ECB lowered them. I mean, they're all in trouble, all of these economies. And the writing is on the wall. And then there's the wild card. Two of our
Yes.
top trends this year, the Trump card and the wild card. Never before, I've been at this for 45 years, never before have I seen so many wild cards being played. And that's why gold prices are going up. People are looking for a safe haven asset because they don't know how the Trump cards are going to be played and these other wild cards. Gold is the number one safe haven asset. And also, it's interesting, we've been bullish on Bitcoin only since 2017, and now it's flattened out. The talk isn't about that now. The talk isn't about the cryptos. The talk now is going back to gold. I would have thought there would have been a sharp correction in gold when it hit around 2,800.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, I could go down another $200. I mean, this thing shot up so quick. Yeah, it could go up. It could definitely be a correction. That it went up this high, this quick, and it's global. That's the big issue.
Yeah.
That's the big issue. And and again,
Yeah.
as you mentioned, and this is despite the dollar being strong.
As AI-related stocks have skyrocketed, warning signs are flashing across financial markets. Since September 2022, AI stocks have surged over 250% amid investor frenzy, accounting for the bulk of the S&P 500's gains. Investor optimism is at record levels, with nearly 53% of Americans expecting stock prices to rise in 2025, well above the long-term average of 35%. Over the past decade, the Nasdaq Composite Index has quadrupled, pushing valuations to extreme levels. Gerald Celente warns that a dot-com bust 2.0 is imminent, which he believes will send gold prices soaring. He argues that AI-driven tech stocks like Nvidia and Meta are dangerously overvalued, setting the stage for a market collapse. There's going to be a dot-com bust 2.0 that's going to bring gold prices way up, Celente predicts, emphasizing that the current AI boom mirrors the excessive speculation of the late 1990s. Now, let's redirect our attention to a video.
So yeah, they're going to raise the price. This is going to be a gold bull run, the likes of which we've never seen before.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
And so,
I'm sorry, go on.
no, please, please.
The other thing is too, we got to look at what's going on in the equity markets. They're not going up great now. Everybody forgot what happened 3 weeks ago. We said it would bust by the second quarter of 2000. It did. The Nasdaq dove 80%. When the trends are born, they grow, they mature, reach old age, and die. We came up with the dot-com bust because the internet revolution had just been born a few years before, and it was over speculation and things that made no sense. The same thing has happened with AI. It was just born, in 2022? Way over speculation. It's a different China now. They are competitors. Oh, you want those H-1B visas so you could bring in cheap high-tech from India and China and other countries? Just to put this into perspective, this is a fact. Before China was brought into the World Trade Organization by Bill Clinton in 2000, and actually it came in officially 2 weeks after 9/11, but in 2000, 10% of the Chinese 18-year-olds went to college. 2024, 2/3 of the 18-year-olds now go to college. I'm mentioning this because they're very advanced intellectually, scientifically, technologically, from high tech to heavy industry. It's a different China. They are big competitors now. There's way overvaluation in the Nasdaq. Nobody's talking about what happened 3 weeks ago. There's going to be a dot-com bust 2.0. And that's going to bring gold prices way up, the equity markets way down, and we go to interest rates. All the bet on the street is that, they may lower them once or twice more this year. We only go by the facts. Let's go back to 2018. He forced Jerome Powell to lower interest rates, and he lowered them in January 2019. Trump will force the feds to lower interest rates when the dot-com bust happens, when more economic uncertainty comes about.
Interesting.
And the lower interest rates go, the deeper the dollar falls, and the higher gold prices go. And now, the dollar is still relatively strong, but it's gone down about 1.2% from where it just reached its high because of all this uncertainty over there.
Gold hit its all-time high of approximately $2,075 in August 2020. Since then, prices have fluctuated, but the recent rally signals a renewed demand for gold as a safe haven asset. This historical context helps frame the current market dynamics and the factors driving gold's surge. The possibility of gold reaching $3,500 in 2025 remains uncertain, as it depends on multiple variables. While geopolitical tensions, inflation concerns, and central bank purchases continue to fuel bullish sentiment, achieving such a milestone would require prolonged economic instability and significant shifts in market trends. Do you believe gold could reach $3,500 by the end of 2025? Please drop your comments below and let us know what you think. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe for more. We're grateful to have you with us on this journey.